Okay, in today's class, we are going to discuss two parts. One is what we had discussed on yesterday, that is marketing feasibility, followed by that one, operational feasibility. I think some of you know about the PERT analysis, etc. Here you are having only theoretical portion. You must know what is what. So don't confuse with more thing, but you must know the basic. So these are all the topic today we are going to discuss. Let us see what happened on yesterday, the discussion. The question I asked was, who is a customer? We have discussed some of the main points of the customer. I told the example of the kids. In case of 2.5 years old kid or 2-year-old kid, who is the customer? Usually in case of Lulu, they mentioned that only the mother is the customer. Likewise, I asked that question. I identified few answers only. I don't know what happened to others. Try to complete that one because assignment mark I have to give based upon that one. I already completed. I think some of the students already got full marks, but majority of the students, they have not got the full marks in assignment. Okay, so try to complete. We are having 2 days time. Okay, so who is a customer? A nice question. One answer, a customer is a person who creates demand for a product and acknowledge its value by paying for it. Nice thing. So next person mentioned that who buys goods or services from a shop. Anybody who buys that one. Then another student mentioned that a customer is an individual or company that purchases goods or services. Customers are the end users, they mentioned. Of course, all the answers, I think I'm having a little doubt. Some of you are searched in Google or something. Anyhow, don't worry about that one. Customers are people who benefit from the final products. Very good answer. That's what I expected. I don't know who mentioned that one. Customers are the people who benefit from the final products produced by the maker. It is around 98% correct. Last answer, same thing like previous one. That is a person who buys goods or services. Okay. It means that you understand the concept, but we have to fine-tune the meaning of the customer, because without seeing the customer, there is no business. If you identified your customer, your business problem has been solved. 50% of the marketing activities will be solved if you identify the customer. Another good example, in case of dog biscuit, every time I ask that question, you are buying a dog biscuit. Who is the customer? Come on, students. Same question I asked previously. Anyone you can answer. You are buying a dog biscuit. Who is the customer? Yes, what happened? No answer from your side. Come on, switch on your mic and tell me. In case of dog biscuit, who is the customer? First option is dog. Second option is the master of the dog. Third option, you can select anything. Okay? Who is the customer in case of dog biscuit? Yes. What happened? Whether I am audible to you? You should. Yes, Meera is going to answer. Come on, Meera. Don't worry about the correct answer and wrong answer. This is not the science. Only in case of science, we will have a definite answer. In case of arts, there is no definite answer. I am giving two options. whether the master of the dog is said to be the customer or the dog is said to be the customer. Anyone, whether the master of the dog or the dog. I think somebody mentioned in the chat. Yes, Meera mentioned the dog. Come on, others. Anybody is voting for master of the dog? Yes, most of them mentioned dog as the customer. Second response is coming as the dog as the customer. Nobody is responding for master. So that is the technical problem. You can see, even though your answer is correct till 2015, in those days they used to assume that a person who consumes the end product is called as the customer. So as per the definition, your answer is correct, dog. But recently, due to changes of technology, we are having the digital marketing, we are having the online marketing. Nowadays, the customer definition has changed. What they are saying that the person who is satisfied about the product. See that one. They used to say that the person who is satisfied about the product is called a customer. That is why one of our students clearly mentioned, customers are the people who benefit from the final product. In case of dog biscuit, as per the new definition, who will be satisfied? Whether the dog is said to be satisfied one or the master is said to be satisfied, that is the question mark. You have to decide. If you are doing the business, you must know as per the present trend. That is why I told, in case of arts, there is no definite answer. Science means definitely 1 + 1 is equal to 2. But in arts, there is no answer. 1 + 1 may be 3 or 1 + 1 is equal to 1. That is the difference. Same thing. In case of customer, what they are arguing at present means the person who is satisfied with the product. In case of dog biscuit, only the master will be satisfied. He used to buy. He will be satisfied, not the dog, because dog is considered as the third person. Be clear. So in case of marketing activity, we have to target the master of the dog to sell your dog biscuit. That is the present thing. You should not target the dog. Dog may inform you, but master only satisfied, oh, my dog has taken a nice biscuit. My pet has taken, usually tiger is the common name for the dogs as a pet animal. My tiger has taken a nice biscuit. You will be satisfied. Your neighbor will ask, what happened? Whether you are giving dog the good food? Yes, yes. You will be satisfied. Dear students, that is the concept of customers today. That is the basic thing in marketing at present. You have to identify who is the customer. The person who is satisfied about the product is called the customer at present. Why it is mentioned like that? We have to turn the marketing activities towards such a person. In case of kids, I told the example yesterday. 2-year-old kids is going with dad and mom to purchase a dress for the kid. Who will be satisfied? Ultimately, mother is said to be satisfied. That's what the present concept of Lulu. They used to target mother only, not even dad. Dad may pay the money. Dad will simply take the card and pay the money. but mom will be satisfied. Even kid doesn't know anything. Whatever the dress she is ready to wear. But at the time of kid only, if the kid grown up, by the age of 5 or 6, kid is said to be the customer. They will target the kid. See that one, the Lulu strategy is like that. If the person for up to 2 years and 3 years, they will target the mother only. Then 5 years old dress, 6 years old, they will target the exact person who is going to wear. Even in case of marriage situation, it is very interesting to note that one. You are going to buy the bridal dress. Who is the customer? Come on.
The bride, sir. The bride is the customer.
Bride is the customer. Any other view? Yes, students, come on. The able answer is
Father. Bride's father.
bride's father. Come on. Assume that you are the bride and bridegroom. Who will be satisfied with your dress? You already told some answer. It is equivalent to 90% correct. And some answer is coming, I think.
Sir, if the bride is buying the dress, the bride would be the customer, sir.
Okay, bride will be the customer. But you know, in case of Karnataka, in case of Bangalore, those who are native of the Karnataka, they mention that who is said to be the customer for bridal dress, it is the mother of the bride. See that one. Once again, the targeted customer is mother of the bride. Bride is having more plan. You may, here also girls are there, boys are there. You will have a dream about your bridal dress, of course. But when it comes to the marriage, I asked one of my students who is conducting the wedding planner in Bangalore. Most of the Kannadiya peoples, in case of Bangalore, he is mentioning that the bride will tell her own suggestion to the mother, but the decision will be taken by the mother. See that one. So what these wedding planners are saying, they will target bride's mother. Very interesting thing. That is the marketing. If you identify the customer clearly, you will be satisfied. And you are able to market. The bridal dress, everything, they prepared nicely, and all the dresses are targeted towards 45 or 50 plus ladies, not the bride age of 20 plus. Because the bride mother only finally decide what type of dress these people should wear, especially for that main reception. After that, it is the bride decision. See that one. That is the very difficult one to say who is the customer. It depends upon the influencer in the family. In some cases, father may be the customer, because if father is said to be the influencer in taking such type of decision, father is said to be the customer. But most of the cases, father will pay, but mother will take the decision for the bride. See that one. That is the crucial concept nowadays. Dear students, whatever it may be, you have to identify who is your customer. It varies. It doesn't maybe same thing. For my marriage, I can't take the decision. My grandfather only taken the decision. See that one. In those days, my grandfather only decides where the marriage has to be conducted, what will be the dress code, when you have to wear the dress. Even my father and mother, they are unable to take decision. I was having a dream by that time, after seeing olden days Rajkumar movies. But Decision was taken by my grandfather. See that now I am thinking, in those days I never thought about that one. Now after 2015, the most of the marketers are telling that story. It is quite common. So dear students, since you are going to present on Monday, you should be very clear. It varies according to the situation. That is why it is mentioned that customer is the person who is satisfied about the product. In this answer, customers are the people who benefit from the final products. That is who is satisfied. So we should be very clear with that one. That is why marketers are finding difficult. If they identify the customer, they are able to market. Okay, let us come to the today's discussion. Another thing, a nice podcast. One of the aspiring entrepreneur, he created this person, that is Shainesh Gupta. What is his advice to the young entrepreneur? You can see that one. He created a nice platform in digital marketing, the content marketing. Content only will speak. Most of the ads are coming either in English or in Kannada or in Malayalam or in Telugu or in Tamil, whatever it may be in Bangalore. You can see what these people are telling. Content is said to be a very important thing in case of marketing. That is why I think few computer science students are also, they may know about that one. What these people are doing, even if they wish to type, come here, they never write come, bunny, bunny. See that one, the Kannada word has been replicated in English. In Tamil, vanga. They used to mention VA and GA. See that one, how these vernacular languages are converted to English, not exactly come here. See that one. That is the changes. So now the marketing, how they are targeting their customers, they should not leave their gut. That is the status. But it should have some content which is having the attracting values. You might have seen in most of the advertisement. The advertisement in almost all the cinema theater, Amitabh Bachchan is coming, Big B is coming. But you can see in Bangalore, Amitabh used to speak in Kannada. If you are going to Chennai, same advertisement film will come, but Amitabh will speak in Tamil. If you go to Hyderabad and even in Tirupati, Amitabh Bachchan used to speak in Telugu. See that one. I have not seen in Trivandrum any film. Maybe Malayalam also Amitabh may come. I don't know. See that one. That is the content. That is why the advice for the young entrepreneurs with relating to marketing is, if you identify the customer, create a nice content. This content should be in such a manner that the language which is easily understandable by the person. Amitabh may not know Kannada. Maybe he may know some Kannada because he used to act in one film. But when they are portraying the advertisement, they clearly mention that Amitabh image only create a brand from Kashmir to Kanyakumari or Mumbai to Kolkata. So they used to maintain the Amitabh image. But the words, the slang of Amitabh, how he is speaking in Hindi is nicely translated in the same tone, same manner. Even in case of digital marketing, I think Amazon introduced Converse with Amitabh Ji. See that one. That is the trend in marketing. Dear students, when you want to market your product, you must know what is the present trend. This is said to be the trend. It may change. You are going to come to the business maybe after 2 years or 5 years, or even after 10 years. By that time, you must know what is the present trend. Now the trend is like that. You can see the Diego Maradona movie is going to be released in OTP platform. How they are advertising? See that one. They mentioned that in which language Maradona film is going to come along with the subtitle. See that one. The content is very important thing. How they are going to create. So when you are going to be studying about the marketing, you must know all those things. So you must know who is the customer, how to reach the customer. To reach the customer, the content will be in a different mode. At present, it should be in a vernacular language also. That is the marketing. Another thing is branding. So before going to that one, there are 4 P's in marketing. When you want to market a product, you must know 4 things. First thing is product. What is going to be marketed? Psychology students may ask me, what is their product? They are going to give the counseling. Recently, in case of Mumbai, they are in need of more psychologists. Counseling psychologists they are asking because the drug issue is going on. One big actor's son has been identified and big problem is going on in one side. So they identified number of people who are purely affected by drug addicts. Now there is a need for counseling. Maharashtra government introduced the concept of counseling to them. Then what is the product? The counseling is said to be the product. How you are going to counsel the drug addicts? They are said to be the product. Customer is not them. They are considered as the patient. Customer is who are affected by the drug addicts. Be clear. If you are a patient, same thing. Still, I remember once, I think 2012 something, I remember when I was going towards the airport road, and now it is called the new airport road. Sunday we used to go. We saw one of our students met an accident there. Immediately, we identified that person as our student. We are taken to hospital. The hospital authorities are not seeing the patient, they are seeing us only. Because patient is said to be the unconscious. They wish to market from us, not from the patient. They have to give the treatment for the patient. Patient is not considered as the customer because he is in an unconscious stage. They are targeting us. Call his parent first. Who is his parent? Once we identified his parent and asked them, they know the status, then only they started giving the treatment. You can see how unethical practices are also mixing here. Because these people know who is the customer. The product is the service provided in the form of medical. Instead of giving treatment, they are asking all these treatment. But that is why if you want to give an ethical marketing, first know who is the offering or what is the product. Product should be given first importance. When the person has met an accident, the treatment is said to be the product. Psychology students, the counseling is said to be the product. Microbiology student, how you are going to give the service, your lab utilization, that is the product. English students, that is the journalism student. Your own film making, a news clip is said to be the product. That you must know. Your product should have the first value. Then the price, how much you are going to charge. Without that one, there is nothing. Then the place. Place means how to reach that place. If you have marketed a wristwatch, who are the customers, where they are residing. Then only the promotion will start. Promotion means the advertising. See that one. That is why It is considered as the 4 P's of marketing. All the 4 P's are going around the customer. Once this has been decided, then only you are able to attract your customer. That is marketing. Dear students, you must know who is your customer, what is your product, how much you are going to charge. I asked one journalism student, I think here whether the journalism students are here. I think they are not here. Journalism student, one of our students make a small clip of a news. When our NSS students are going to the NSS camp, he made a small clip. She wished to market that one. She approached, she created just 30 seconds of that clip and put up in the PTI, Press Trust of India. You know, one of the famous news channel, they are ready to give 1 lakh rupees for her. Because they seen this news clipping will have a nice effect. They mention if you are ready to give this full news clippings today within 1 hour, we are ready to pay 1 lakh rupees. She was astonished. Oh, the rate is 1 lakh rupees because they mentioned clearly that you have to give to within 1 hour, and this you should not give this clipping to any other channels. They are ready to pay 1 lakh. See that one. Even journalism, the price is there. So in marketing, you must know these 4 P's. It means that when you are coming to the business, you must know clearly what is your product, what is its price, where your place is there, where is your business. Then only you have to give the advertising. Cinema, very good example. The cinema, art of making the cinema itself a product. Then the price, how much a cinema producer is ready to sell to the distributors. Then where they are going to show the cinema. Now it is in OTP also. Place is everywhere. Once upon a time, I already told you, Majestic is famous for very old movies. We used to stand in a long queue to see the Rajkumar film, even Tamil film acted by Rajinikanth. And now you can't see the Majestic Theatre. Most of the shops come around that Majestic Theatre because only in Majestic Theatre in Bangalore, it will run 4 shows per day. In those days, the place has been attracted. Even now you are seeing the name Majestic in all the bus. That is the place. You can see they branded the Majestic Theatre. Now Majestic Theatre is no more, but the name Majestic is still there. Even though they are given some other name, but the people know whether you are going to Majestic. See that one. That is the effect of place. Promotion, how you are going to promote your product. We have seen in the above example the content. How nicely you are going to give the content. It should be in a language that your customer must know and they are ready to come. Even in case of Kashmir to Kanyakumari, whoever they know Amitabh-ji. Even the Alexa identify, you can talk to Amitabh-ji, you can see. But you can talk in your own language. We don't know. That is the promotion. The great India offer by Amazon, the festival offer by Flipkart, all these things comes under the promotion. How these people are using artificial intelligence to promote their product. Even in case of small product, we will have product, price, and place. Let us see a simple example. What is the meaning of product? In case of a product, you can see the Surf Excel. In case of Surf example, the Surf Excel is the product. The product should have a nice quality. Then only it is an ethical marketing. Unethical marketing is there. Based upon the customer, the design they will change. That is an unethical marketing. But ethical thing, your product is said to be the core value. You have to decide what is the product. You can say Surf Excel. It may be the bar soap, it may be in a powder, or it may be in a liquid. These are all called product. When you do market your product, you must know what is the product. Then the price. You can see the price of the product, how they are going to fix, because the pricing is having a psychological effect. You can see 200 milli at 60 rupees, 500 ml at 120 rupees, 1050 ml at 230 rupees. It is not going in a linear manner. That is the pricing. Each and everything, there is a strategy beyond that one. You can see, if you are saying 200 ml 60 rupees means science people will say 400 ml will be 120 rupees. But here you can see they mention 500 ml as 120 rupees. That's what I told. You must know the difference between arts and science. In science, you will say that 200 ml 60 rupees means 400 ml only 120 rupees. But here it is not like that. You can see in this example 500 ml as 120 rupees, 1050 as only 230 rupees. That is the strategy. In each and everything, there is a strategy. That is how you have to market. Otherwise, you can't survive in the market. That is the situation at present, because more competition is there. Then the promotion. How you are going to promote? You can see the power of 10 hands. You can see Surf Excel, Quick Wash, how they used to project. That is the content marketing style nowadays. The quality will speak, but your promotion will attract. Even the product is zero, most of the cases, the promotion will move on, especially in case of cinemas. Here is a nice example of Surf Excel, how they created a content marketing to promote. They clearly mentioned power of 10 hands. See that one. That is that one. Even though as per the technical standard, remove stain 2x better than the powders. You can see 2x, that is 2 multiplication. That is 2 times better than the powders. How they wish to project? They can simply write it is having 2 times power than the powders. But they used to mention remove stain 2x. See that one, that is the content marketing. The people must know that one. The difference between the traditional writing and for the content writing in promotion strategy. How nicely they created. That is the promotion. Then only the place will come from this product is from Hindustan Unilever Limited. It will be available anywhere at any time. So, dear students, that is the marketing mix. In case of market feasibility, if you want to go, you must know these 4 things. Likewise, the next concept in market feasibility is the brand. You have to create your own brand image. That's what I told when you are presenting on Monday, I will give importance for the brand. How you are giving the name. That's what Majestic example I told. Now you can't see the Majestic Theatre, but the name Majestic is still there in almost all the BBMP buses. That is the branding effect by once upon a time a theatre. The Majestic Theatre was owned by an Andhra people. It is located in Kannada. It will run the shows of Tamil films. Whatever the Rajinikanth film is releasing, you can see in Majestic Theatre. Still, I remember some of the films he used to walk around, jump in the heads of the other people and go to that movie. Because Rajinikanth was from Bangalore. See that one, the Majestic power is still there. That is the brand name. You have to create the brand name. Once it is created, it should be a lifelong. It should In case of Majestic, even after the life, Majestic brand is going on. That is why I told in case of your presentation, first is the brand name, your organization name. That is very, very important. It should attract. You can see the Dow, how they created the brand Dow. They never changed the name, but they changed the slogans. That is the branding. Dear students, so in marketing, you must know who is the customer, what are all the 4 P's of marketing, then how you can brand it. If you are able to do this thing, your marketing is said to be success. That's what we call it as marketing feasibility. You must understand the marketing feasibility when you are starting that one. So the second part, the simple one, is the operational feasibility. We can even call it as the technical feasibility. You have to decide something. You can see the operational feasibility is another interesting thing you must know. Whether you are able to do a particular thing. Here is an example of the ecotourism. Most of them mention that how you can bring the tourism. And here a person created the operation things. Most of them assume that in case of tourism, that the operational feasibility is very tough. So, but you can see in case of India, most of the travel companies appointed and founded by the girls, women empowerment is there. They created a nice operational feasibility of Indian tourism. Indian tourism started beginning even after the COVID pandemic in most of the places. All are created by the women entrepreneurs. See that one. Once upon a time, they used to mention, in case of India, women won't travel, women won't lead, but you can see the example here. When I gone through that one, it's very interesting thing. Most of the women entrepreneurs came forward. They created a nice operational feasibility for the tourism. How to create a tourism nicely. That is their ability. That is why I wish to tell about that one. That is the basic thing you must know in the operational feasibility. Operational feasibility is nothing. How you are going to make, how you are going to do, how you are going to counsel a student. You can counsel a person of even 50 years, 60 years, but it is very tough to counsel a student of 20 plus age. They won't accept immediately. That is the operational feasibility. Psychology students may say that, okay, we are going to counsel a BBA student. How you are going to do? That is the operational feasibility. In case of restaurant, you may say, I am going to bring the seafoods to Bangalore. In case of Bangalore, there is no sea, so you are all in need of seafoods in Bangalore. From Chennai, I am going to bring different fishes. How you will bring? Is it possible to bring the fishes from Chennai to Bangalore within few hours and to sell to the people in Bangalore? That is the operational feasibility. You are having a nice dream to set up a seafood, but people will buy in fresh. So morning they have to catch in Chennai. Within 4 hours, you have to bring that one by flight to Bangalore, and you have to market for the lunchtime. It is how far it is operational. You have to decide that one. That is the operational feasibility. It may be even called as technical feasibility. Computer science students may create a nice app. In such case, the app development process is said to be the operational feasibility. It is also called as the technical feasibility. Both are same, but it depends upon the situation. In computer science students, they used to call it as technical feasibility. Psychology students may call it as an operational feasibility. If biology students, life science students may say that technical feasibility. You decided to create a nice lab. How we are able to test? When the first wave of COVID struck, we doesn't know how to check the COVID, whether the patient is having COVID. There is no operation. All the microbiology labs, they struggled a lot how to create a nice operational thing. It is a very challenging job. But once you decide the operational thing, your product will be success. I told the example of the restaurants also. Number of restaurants are coming, they are disappearing suddenly because they doesn't know the operational feasibility. You have, in case of hotels, small restaurants, the ambience is playing the role. Only by seeing the outer, the people will come. That is the operational feasibility. Even the workers whom we are going to appoint, you know, some of the medical hospitals, the owner is not an MBBS doctor, but they appoint very good doctors. It is said to be successful. You can see the Manipal group. The owner is not a doctor. Of course, they are having a good governance team from MBBS doctors. But they appointed the people like that. That is the operational feasibility. In case of software firm, what is the operational feasibility? System designing. I think some of your MCA students studied that one. The stages in system designing is said to be the operational feasibility for you. In case of microbiology or life science students, how to maximize the lab performance. That is the operational feasibility. Even in case of films, operational feasibility, how you are going to create the ambience. Might have seen the IMAX theater. Instead of seeing in OTP, why you are going to a theater? Because there is need for an ambience. That is the operational feasibility for industry. Journalism student, how you are going to make the production, how you are going to take an advertisement or news clipping. That is the operational feasibility for others. In the production unit, we are using the concept called PERT. Don't worry, you are not having the problem only in theory. If you want to manufacture something newly, we used to call it as PERT analysis in conceptual manner. That means project evaluation and review technique. If you know this PERT analysis, your operation will be very, very successful one. What is this PERT? That's an interesting thing. How you are going to estimate the things, that is the PERT. You must know the flow of your operation. Let us see one example to understand the PERT analysis, because you must know simple example. How to make tomato chili sauce. I think some of you may be expert. I am not the expert in tomato chili, but based upon my experience from my wife, I understand, and from my doctor, she used to prepare nicely the tomato chili sauce. But she used to test with me first, as usual. Girls, you will test the chili sauce with your father only. You won't test with your mother. Mother won't accept immediately. Like that, my doctor tested with me. So then I created this one. If you are ready to start a tomato chili sauce business, what is the operational feasibility? You have to decide the PERT analysis. So what are all the process in tomato chili sauce? You have to buy tomato. You have to wash that one. You have to start.
I just 2.1.
Yes. I
So you're
think
making your own pot.
speaking. Okay. Sorting. Then blanching for 2 minutes. You have to sort the tomato, very good tomatoes like that one. Then the peeling. Then the cooking the pulp with the sugar. Then only you will get a nice tomato sauce. That is the process. That is why it is called as technical thing. Whether you are able to make a tomato chili sauce in the process, you must know the technical things. So how you are going to prepare a tomato chili sauce? What are all the stages involved in that one? You are going to prepare a simple thing, a tomato sauce. All these stages are there. Buying a tomato, receiving that one, elevating, washing, sorting, crushing, preheating, all these processes that in your home you are easily making. But when it comes to an industry level, you must know the process clearly. Otherwise, you can't prepare the sauce. So here, there's an interesting thing they prepared. What are all the different stages in preparing the tomatoes chili sauce? See that one, pick the tomatoes, then sort in a good manner, send, remove the unwanted things. You can see till the marketing, you must know what are all the stages in tomato sauce making, how you can prepare the PERT analysis. Within how many days you are able to make a tomato chili sauce? Day one, what you are going to do? You are buying tomato. Same time, you have to decide about the container. You have to sell. It is not for your home use. If you are preparing for your home, there is no need for container. But if you are doing the business, you must know the container. That is the problem. Most of them assume that, oh, tomato chili sauce is very easy, we can easily market. But you must know how to market this sauce. Here you can see when you want to prepare a PERT analysis for a small tomato sauce making, you have to decide nicely. One activity you will buy tomato. You will go to the market, KR market, buy tomatoes. By the same time, another group will work. Same day, they will prepare a container, small boxes, plastic box, or it may be. They have to buy that one because final product, you have to keep it there. Day two, all this flowchart preparation will be there for heating, crushing, all these things. When day three comes, once again, you are making these tomato sauce to fit in the containers. So, final stage will be in day three. Same day, you have to clean the containers, label that one, nicely labeled. In day four, what you will do? Only pack. These are the stages, but you have to map in a nice manner. That is, we call it as PERT analysis. So you can see for PERT analysis in manufacturing a tomato sauce, buying tomatoes, same time you have to buy a container. Some cases, there may be more than 2 or 3 activities in the same day. Only if you are able to identify all these things, you are able to market. It is not a homemaking. Homemaking, you won't follow this process. Only the flow chart you will do. You won't do anything. But when it comes to the business, you must know that one. Here, what they did, you can see 4 days are essential. Then we are preparing a nice chart. This chart is called the flow chart. Some issues. Yes, you can see the PERT analysis. This is the PERT, critical path analysis or program evaluation and review techniques. First day starting, day one, there are 2 activities. You can see first day in the previous slide, you can see in the previous thing, you are going to buy tomatoes and buying a container. So there are 2 activities. In the second day, only processing. Next day, you have to clean the containers and you have to make the tomato sauce somewhat wet and you have to fit that one. Last day, you are going to pack and you are going to market. That is the finish day. So totally, we need 4 days for making the tomato sauce because it includes preparing the sauce, fitting in the container and selling. This is called the PERT analysis. Whatever you are doing, in case of your ventureship, you must know. That is the program evaluation and review technique. It depends upon that one. Here is the big chart, but it is not like that. It is an easiest one only. Okay. So this is called the operational feasibility. So we will stop with that one. So dear students, you must know what is the marketing feasibility, what is the operational feasibility, what is the technical feasibility, What are the things you must know? The conceptual level, you must know the PERT. Okay, in marketing, you must know the 4 P's of marketing and branding. So these are all the things you must know in the basic method. With this, we will conclude. I hope you are ready to present on Monday. So be ready for Monday. So I expect all the students, there should not be any backlog on Monday. Okay? We will meet on Monday with a nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.